In this video, we're going to talk about font handling. So within Designrr, wherever you have any content that's already loaded, there are a variety of places that you can change the font and the look and feel. So first of all, if you want to just change the overall look of the document, you can go to Themes and you can select any one of these predefined templates that have, different fonts, different colors and different styles applied to the whole document. Now, the next thing you might want to do is go a little bit more granular, and perhaps you just want to change the font for the document. Okay, so like the paragraph font. And the way to do that is to select any paragraph and then go over to what's called the inspector, which often will be selected for you. Go to text style, and then this box here opens. Okay, and this is your font handling area. So the first thing I might want to do is I want to change the font to a Google font. So I click on the G, and we have 733 Google fonts selected here. And so you can either scroll through across the top here, or you can search or filter on any particular font. So say I want a serif font, then I can type in serif and press return. And literally, all the serif fonts will appear like this. If I know the name of the font, so this one's called Noto, for example, I can just type in Noto, return, and the Noto font will appear just like that. So, for example, if I find a font, maybe this Pacifico one, and click on that, then you see all the font has changed for the paragraph style to Pacifico. And perhaps I just want to change it back to something more readable. Then I can just do that. And the point is that by selecting one paragraph mark and using this area, then you're changing the style of the whole document. So you're changing basically the style sheet, the font style sheet, for the whole document. Now, if you want to be specific and change it just for one paragraph, then what you need to do is select the paragraph, click on Edit here, and this pop-up appears, and it will default to whatever the font is within that paragraph, and you can then double-click or select any area you want to change, and you can change it to one of these fonts that's been loaded in this drop list. So if there's a font that you want that's not in this drop list, then you need to go and load it here using the G icon first. Okay, and that loads it into memory, and then you'll be able to select it from any of these settings here. So for example, let's change this to Century Gothic, and you can see the font's changed to Century Gothic. Let's change it to something a bit more noticeable so you can see it on this video. So select Impact, okay, and clearly you can see that's completely changed now, right? So if you want to select anything local, so anything within here, then you literally select the paragraph, click Edit, highlight what you want to change, and then click on the drop list to change it. Okay, so all these controls will change the look and feel of the font. There's one other thing. If you have what's called embedded fonts, so sometimes if there is one particular font within the paragraph that's different from the rest, you can't select or change that particular font because it's already formatted specifically. Now the way around that, if you still need to change it, is to clear this whole box. In other words, reset the style to the default. And the way to do that is again to select the paragraph and click on this page looking icon here where my cursor is, and if you click on that once, it resets the paragraph to whatever the original style sheet was set to, and then you can start again by selecting whatever the font was that you want for this particular paragraph. So essentially, if you're having trouble selecting or changing a specific font for a sentence or word within a paragraph, then select the whole paragraph and click on Clear here, and that will clear the style so you can start again selecting that that particular item. So that's how you customize specific paragraphs within your document, and also we covered how to change the look and feel for the font for the whole of the document here on the left side.